Hey y'all, Irix Guy here. Welcome back to another live show. Just going for a walk, getting some cardio, trying to get fit. A lot of big things coming to the channel. So if you notice, the video looks funny. Actually, I'm holding the iPhone 6s Plus. I'm holding it in portrait mode, so tall. So the video, I'm using the YouTube app, so it'll be interesting to see how the video looks, if it's like, you know, thin with a couple bars on the side, or if it stretched it out somehow. But yeah, this isn't my typical studio video quality, so, you know, this live show is all about content. Want to get out, burn some more calories. I do plan to eat a lot of potentially unhealthy food that tastes good, and to do so, I'm planning ahead. I'm walking and I'm burning off some fat, and I'm getting ready to eat some good stuff. But yeah, the good thing is that there's a lot of cool stuff coming to IrixGuy's Adventure channel very soon. I know you've seen, you probably saw my epic drone show yesterday, where I talked about the DJI Spark. Now, the DJI Spark is going to be fun. Now, is it going to be awesome? Is it going to be something that will permanently sit in my bag of goodness that I carry out full of cameras and other equipment? You know, something to be tested. I can't predict something that I haven't held in my hands yet, something that I haven't flown. And I know there's videos out there, but, you know, don't gauge your opinion of a product based upon a pre-released version of a product. It's really not fair. So with that being said, this is IrixGuy's live show, so it's about everything. It could be drones. Fly High Guy says, did you hear about the Mavic Advance? Well, you know, actually I have. I heard that there was apparently some sort of, was it a patent that was discovered that indicated that something's coming? I haven't really delved into the specs yet. What are they expecting the specs for the Mavic Pro Advance to be? Are we looking at a better camera? Are we looking at a downgrade from the existing Mavic Pro? What are the Mavic Advance specs stated to be? Do you know? Burning some calories. I burned 53 calories since I started this live show. So that's cool. Mavic Advance. What else we got on the board here? It can be anything. Got a lot of live viewers tuning in. That's cool. Now, if you're watching this at approximately 7:42 p.m. New York City time, this is a live show, so you have the opportunity to comment live, and we can all chat back and forth. And again, I apologize if the video quality isn't great. Yeah, Fly High Guy says 1080p. You know, that's interesting that it looks like they're coming out with the Mavic Advance. And you know, that would make sense from a release cycle perspective. It would suggest that possibly DJI is putting out the Advance so that potentially there'll be a lower price option for the Advance, you know, maybe around the $500 mark or so. That'd be really cool. And then that would open the playing field for around August, to where, you know, if they follow their typical release cycle, I would expect at least a Phantom 5 in August. But, you know, we could possibly see a Mavic Pro 2 in August. Who knows? Another viewer commented, how is Sean Coonery? Sean Coonery is doing great. He is without a doubt the most famous and self-absorbed cat in the universe. So he's hiccups. I just ate a bunch of gumbo and some watermelon. Yeah, it was good stuff. But yeah, Sean Coonery's doing great, and he's coming at you. He was talking to me in the studio, and he said that he needs to host a live show. So I have a feeling that Sean Coonery's live show is coming soon. Mr. Brennan21 says, are you a sports fan? You know, that's a great question. I love to work out and love to eat. Try to stay as trim as I can, but still eat a lot and have a good time. I do play golf. I love playing golf. But sports are cool. You know, I think it's good for, I think it's a good team building tool. But honestly, I would rather, I've just got so many concurrent pursuits that there's things I follow, okay? I follow the stock market. I follow, obviously, YouTube very closely. I do a lot of things. I like sports, and I like going to a game on occasion, you know, going back and enjoying a few beers and that sort of thing. But I don't have time to follow them. So, you know, with all my other pursuits, it's kind of like, I don't know. Great question. Adam says you're looking for a vacation island. Well, let me give you some advice, and feel free to drop me a message by way of facebook.com/IrixGuy, and I'll be happy to share links. But it's really a matter of what you're looking for. There's a lot of vacation destinations, and if you're looking for the resort type experience, then I probably won't have solid advice there. But if you're looking for the adventure travel, you know, getting out, going to an awesome location with excellent cultural elements, and really feeling like you're on a different planet from a cultural perspective, then I can provide some solid guidance there. Some of my favorite islands are the ones that are less traveled. So obviously, if you're looking at the United States Virgin Islands, oh yeah, Turks and Caicos is fantastic. B. Hendo nailed it there. Turks and Caicos, go to Providenciales and get a rental in Grace Bay. And there's an excellent rental. Actually, I stayed in Providenciales, Grace Bay for about 9 nights, and I got a vacation rental. And again, I do rentals. I don't do hotels or resorts. I don't need a spa. I don't need overpriced bottled water. But I got a great place in Turks and Caicos, and I don't remember the exact price, but around it's a little bit. It was a little bit over $100 US a night. I mean, it was very affordable. Yeah, Turks and Caicos, definitely. Cayman Islands, they're cool. I've spent a considerable amount of time on Grand Cayman. Now, you know, again, on Grand Cayman, I did the vacation rental, and I would recommend Grand Cayman around Rum Point. That's on kind of the northeastern part of the island. There's a really cool beach bar there, and you don't get the hustle and bustle where all the resorts are on 7 Mile Beach. So, but Grand Cayman, you're probably gonna notice a lot more cruise ship traffic, that sort of busyness that you're not gonna see in Providenciales and Turks and Caicos. Now, if you want the ultimate and off the grid, well, not off the grid, but off the beaten path experience, and you don't want to have, you know, a super duper dining out experience, it's Anguilla, which is, you would fly into St. Martin and you would ferry over from St. Martin to Anguilla. And now Anguilla, it's a very nice island. It's not yet developed. There's not a cruise ship port there. It's just a very authentic Caribbean experience. I would highly recommend Anguilla. If you want something a little bit more sophisticated, where you go around and you see, a lot of people on mega yachts and that sort of thing. They're still cool people. They just got, potentially billions of dollars. You could go to St. Bart's. Now, I've done St. Bart's on a budget, and I've got a wonderful place there. Actually, it's not a vacation rental, but it's a very affordable boutique hotel. And I forget how much I paid for that boutique hotel, but I think it was around the $200 mark US per night. So it wasn't incredibly expensive, but when you were there and you were out in the infinity pool, it felt like you were somewhere really epic, and you were. So, I've got a lot of great tips, and then obviously the United States Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands. So if you need tips for there, I can, no problem, Adam. Shoot me a message, facebook.com/IrixGuy, and I'll toss you some links to the places where I've stayed, and you can check them out. Again, I love adventure, and I'm not out to say, oh, I've stayed at this place. I've stayed at the Four Seasons and the Ritzes and that sort of stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather pocket the funds, stay somewhere nice and more remote, have privacy, save money, and enjoy the adventure while I'm on the island. So, shoot me a message, and I'll be more than happy to send you those links in a Facebook message. Now I got a lot of other comments coming in. That was a response to Adam for travel questions. Got a bug flew in my ear. Hold on. Let's see what we got there. I think it was a very large gnat. Yep. So we got some comments here. Let's see. Does anybody have problems with the Phantom 4 Live FPV cutout? Yeah, intermittently mine is cut out as well. Sorry, these comments flash and they go away. With the lifting of some rules, FAA, does that mean you can go up higher than 400 feet? No way. And out of best practice, I don't even get close to 400 feet, just out of best practice. That would be, regulation or not, it's potentially extremely dangerous, so I would personally never do that. Proud Oregon Cat Mom says, hello, IrixGuy. Sean Coonery sends you a personal text and says, thank you for your viewership and your loyal viewership. No spark yet. It's caught up in Hong Kong, and I hope to receive my spark optimistically Saturday, but realistically, it's probably going to be Monday, which means that if you're lucky, there may be an unboxing video Monday, but I hate to say this, it may be as late as Tuesday, man. I hate it, because I am ready to get my hands on that spark. So let's see here. Mine shows Monday. Oh man, well, we may be getting them about the same time, B-Hendo. So let's see here. B-Hendo says, did you go to Hell, IrixGuy in Grand Cayman? I was there. Yeah, actually I did go to Hell. And if you're not familiar with Grand Cayman, Hell it's just kind of a very desolate area, and it's cool. You can go there, it says you've been to Hell, and there's really not much there. It's just the desolate part of Grand Cayman. Also, if you do go to Grand Cayman and Rum Point, I highly recommend, there's a, and I don't know really how to describe it, you just got to experience it yourself, but you go out in kayaks close to sunset, and then the sun sets while you're out there. So you're kayaking a few miles, you go through this bay, the water's calm, it's not like you're out in the ocean, it's freaky or anything, but you're out at night, and then you go into this bay, they call it bioluminescent bay, and it basically what happens there is that you can put when you first get in, you put your paddle in the water and you lift it out, and you can see these balls of light, and they're dripping off the paddle. But then when it gets darker and you get further in the bay, you can put your hands in the water, bring the water up. You can see balls of light in your hand. And you put your hand like this and you can see balls of light dripping down your hand. And they glow. The best way to describe it, it looks like if you could imagine, remember those glow sticks and you know the green glow and stuff in there? Imagine if those were busted open and there were little balls of that stuff and they were floating all over you. That's what bioluminescent bay looks like. So you get there from Rum Point. Just go to Rum Point. You'll see the kayak dude there and talk to him about, tell him you want to do the bioluminescent bay trip. Welcome aboard. Jason says hello. Hello, Jason. Welcome to the live show. Okay. If you drank rum at 9 a.m., you're not an alcoholic. You're a pirate. That's a very valid statement. I'm experiencing intermittent connectivity issues, so I apologize if we get cut out briefly here. Let's see. And actually, I'm doing this in portrait mode too to save bandwidth, because with my cell service, I just don't want to jump up to that greater bandwidth plan because they charge you more money. I don't like that. I'm so excited for the Spark. It's the first drone I've bought at time of release versus their last year's version. Yeah, that's an exciting feeling. Bug says, I see a Spark for $4.99 hand delivered within 1 hour of training. I don't know. Check out epicdroneshow.com and you can find, I've got links there to the various Spark bundles, and then also the Spark that you can get without the controller. You just want to get the drone itself. But yeah, check out epicdroneshow.com, because that's my site, and you can find links to all that. And that's, you know, I'd give you 2 thumbs up, but I've got my other thumb on my phone. So yeah, if you do that and share that with others too, because that helps my channel. Let's see. I'm checking out what other features I've got in this YouTube mobile app. That's what I'm using to stream right now. Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, just shoot me a message anytime, man. I'm all over social media. So, yeah, I burned 101 calories so far during this live event, which I know is nothing, because if you think of an average meal, or what color Spark you got ordered, I got the lava red. What'd you get? As you can tell, I like red. Yep, so this Spark, gonna be tasty. Well, not tasty, I wouldn't eat it, but you can imagine with those bright colors that when you're taking the Spark out, you're probably like, man, I'm getting hungry. I ordered green thinking it might be easier to see in the sky. You know what's funny? I had the same thought when I ordered red, and I'm like, out of the color combinations, red was the most, I felt that red would be the easiest to see against the sky. But then I thought, well, what if I got blue or white? Because if I wanted to be more stealthy about it, I could, not that I'd do anything shady, but, you know, it's just kind of cool to kind of blend in. But, yeah, I think the brighter colors that people have chosen may enable the remote pilot in command, may enable them to see the drone line of sight at a greater distance. But again, to be tested. I always fly line of sight to be safe and responsible. But unless I'm out over international waters and there's nothing around. In that scenario, I got bugs in my hair, man. I got bugs flying around my face. I got the exact same drone. Cool, B-Hendo. Yeah, I tried making weird things with full on the antennas. Still nothing. Full antennas. You remember Cantenna back when Wi-Fi first came out, wireless internet, and you get like a potato chip can and turn it into an antenna? Some crazy days. I'm hoping the Spark has better Wi-Fi transmission than the Phantom 3 4K. You know what? That's one of my things. I mean, if we look back at the Phantom line, especially the Phantom 2 Vision Plus that was Wi-Fi, you might remember that Phantom 2 Vision Plus was actually a very good user experience. I mean, it was, even though it was Wi-Fi, it was the old version of the app. What do they call that? DJI Vision app. It was still a good drone. So, you know, the fact that almost all aspects of DJI drones have evolved rapidly and they continuously get better and better and better leads one to think that the DJI Spark, even though it is Wi-Fi, that it'll likely be a good user experience. Okay, 110 calories. We'll walk around here, keep walking, keep talking and walking. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. That's, you know, and that's, people were asking the other day, I think it was on Epic Drone Show, they were asking about, you know, the biggest uncertainties. And, you know, the fact that it uses Wi-Fi, that's one of the uncertainties going into flying the Spark. And then also, obviously, how will it handle wind, smaller size, smaller travel weight. And, let's see. Jasper says, meow to Sean Coonery. Jasper, that's a cool name. But Sean Coonery, let me text him here from my Apple Watch. Hey, Sean Coonery. Jasper says meow. Sean Coonery texted back and said, wow. So, yeah. So we got some big stuff going on. And, let's see here. What else we got? We got DJI Spark. It's like, you know, it's funny. It's like, I mean, DJI just brings out the excitement. Do you know there's a problem filming lighthouses too close? I would assume there probably is, because if that's something that's in operation, it's like, I mean, it's there for, it's a navigational aid. So I personally would not fly near a lighthouse that was in operation, because number one, it may be illegal, and number two, even if it wasn't illegal, you know, that's there as a navigational aid. You know, it's helping sailors out at sea. So you gotta respect the lighthouse. See all these bugs flying around? Look, can you see them on the camera? It's like all over the place, like Bug City. Ooh. Getting eaten alive, eaten alive. But B Hendo says, I'd have to check to confirm. Mine has Wi-Fi error problems, so I'm looking forward to the Spark. Irix, any ideas on getting more distance with Phantom 3 4K? Mine's still not even close to capable of what it's capable of. You know, I used the Phantom 2 Vision Plus, which was obviously the predecessor, and it was Wi-Fi, but even though it was Wi-Fi, it would, if I wasn't careful, it could greatly exceed visual line of sight. So I never had any problems with that. I never flew the Phantom 3, wait, did you say standard? Let me see. Or did you say advanced? Hold on. Oh, the Phantom 3 4K. Yeah, so that's Wi-Fi. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know that the Phantom 2 Vision Plus could. Now the Phantom, don't confuse, AKA Coos, don't confuse Phantom 3 4K with Phantom 4 Pro. Phantom 3 4K is Wi-Fi, so it's the one that doesn't use the light bridge. The Phantom 4 Pro and Phantom 4 Advanced do use the light bridge. I got all these bugs flying. Look at this, they're crawling on me. Nasty. I got bugs everywhere. I'm gonna take a shower and I'll have bugs falling out of my hair. Yeah, we got, let's see here. It says poor connection. Well, let me see, let me move around here, hope we get some better connectivity. Yeah, we got a lot of excitement here. Yeah, so I think the Spark, DJI Spark's obviously stolen the stolen the show. It's the hottest thing right now. But will it still be the hottest thing after it hits the field, and you know, and potentially people out there that are watching that's got them coming? Are y'all gonna find it to be a good experience? Am I gonna find it to be a good experience, or is it just could it be IrixGuy's first big disappointment? I mean, I know so far the only thing IrixGuy's released that's disappointed me was the Inspired, just because it was too big, it was too heavy. But even though it disappointed me, it's something that puts a smile on a lot of people's faces. So, you know, I don't want to look at the Inspire as a negative. You know, for me, it's too big, it's too heavy, but there's a lot of people that like that. You know, they like that extra travel size and extra travel weight, and they puts a smile on their face. So that's what matters. If I get eaten by more bugs, I think I'm going to have a problem. So what I'm going to do is end this live show. Burned 129 calories so far, so that's been productive. I'm going to start jogging around and sweating and burning off some of this cheese dip. And stay tuned, because Bieno says, check out my newest videos on my channel. It's an awesome 3-minute montage video of Carnival Cruise. Very cool. Dude, I'll check that out when I'm off mobile. But yeah, Adam says it's really all about the Phantom 5 when that happens. Phantom 5, in my opinion, has got to happen. It's imminent. And Phantom 5 should, in my opinion, hit in August. And is it going to be just Phantom 5, or we're going to see a Mavic Pro 2 in August also? You know, to be determined when August rolls around. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This is IrixGuy's live show. You can find this previously recorded version and all other previously recorded versions of IrixGuy's live show, as well as Epic Drone Show. Go to IrixGuy.com. Brand new website, designed it, built it with Amazon Web Services. It's slick, it's fast, and I think I've got a delivery mechanism that will continue to make people happy. So appreciate your loyal viewership, your live participation, sharing with others, and let's make YouTube videos great again. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day.